February 12th, 2017, and this video is called Nuclear Emergency Tracking Center Radiation Data Scrub. Now, I checked this once in a blue moon, and thank God I took a couple pictures of it. This one is from 2014, and basically you could see there's probably at least 100 of these readings that are across the country here. And this is actually the first time I've ever seen that they were all in the green, even though, like I said before, sometimes the numbers don't coincide with this RADCON categorization. So anyways, as you could see, there's always been one in Toledo. Once in a while there's one in Cleveland, but this is usually how it usually is. So keep that in mind. Now here's another one that I took. This is in 2015. This one is Toledo. There always was one in Toledo. And see how they had the highs and the lows. Look at the highest was 509. Lowest was 17. But this is one that I took in 2015. And you could see they're scattered throughout the country, right? Now look at this one I just found today. This is Sunday, February 12th, and I think this is very strange because today on February 12th, 2017, and like I said, I checked this once in a blue moon, and lately these numbers were actually 100, 200, 300, 400, and I think there was one in the 500 range. These are CPMs that they record at. Now, I don't know what the heck is going on with this site, if they're getting some pushback or if they are not wanting the true information out there. I have no clue who runs this show over here, but I think this is very strange. Now, I'm going to go through these numbers here. Currently, it's at 11. This is in... well, whatever heck this is. Oh, Calgary maybe? Alright, let's get rid of that one because that's not in the United States. But here you go. 21, 27, 25, 26, 42, 14, 21. There's the 42 again, but notice how the one in Toledo's gone. 12, 16, 21, 17, 7, 21, 20, 17, 14, 27, 14, 17, 24, 12, 33, 15, 15, 18, 11, 16, 13, 27, 13, 14, 10. And look at the one for Spokane. That was up over 400 a couple weeks ago. It's gone. Now, I hope this isn't what's happening, but recently, with a lot of censorship going on with Fukushima, I'm wondering what the heck is going on over here. Because none of these readings are even over 50. And a lot of the stations are gone. Now, it's 11:15 in the morning. I'm going to check this later to see what the heck is going on over here. Because to me, they deleted a lot of these stations. So I don't know what kind of manipulation is going on over here. Now, check this out. I've got this video called Fukushima Fallout in the United States. I'm going to refresh it because it's this is what kind of got me scratching my head here. Someone was asking, how about you share that radiation map link? And this is how I came across looking at all those low numbers. I'm going to refresh this. Okay, see that? Now I don't know if it's going to happen again, but there's the link right there. And I'm going to reply. And it says, comment failed to post. It won't let me post the link to the Nuclear Emergency Tracking Center. I find that very strange. And maybe it's just a coincidence. But maybe YouTube doesn't want that to be shared. So I'm going to try back later and see what the heck is going on to see if these numbers are higher and if more of the stations come back. Because if they're permanently deleted, but even if they were deleted, I don't know if someone's fudging these numbers to make it look like they're lower than they really are, because I swear I should have did a little screen save or a video just this past week. I would say 80 to 90% of all these stations were in the 100s, 200s, 300s, and 400 CPM readings. I find this very strange that now everyone is under 50 and most of the stations are gone. I'm going to animate. Here's the date. There's the only date. It's a high of 33. Or the current was 33. So this makes no sense whatsoever. My humble opinion is they are scrubbing the data. So maybe let's find out who is in charge of this Nuclear Emergency Tracking Center. Because it makes no sense to me. Well, I mean, it does make sense to me that they're censoring this information from us, because with Fukushima getting out of control, I think maybe there's another site I could look at for these numbers, but I really did trust this Nuclear Emergency Tracking Center, and now it's kind of making me wonder what the heck is going on over here. And there it is again. These numbers are way too high, so I think something's happening over here. Maybe these guys at this website, hopefully they might see this and put an opinion in, but I have a feeling that now this site has been hacked or been threatened to cover up the true readings. You know what's going on over here. It says the Nuclear Emergency Tracking Center, NETC.com, is an early warning radiation system that takes data from private radiation monitoring stations and EPA network and creates this radiation background level for each 3,000 plus stations every day. This might be the key right here. If they're getting it from the EPA network, this is my theory. I don't know if it's true, but it's probably easier for them to manipulate the EPA network than the private radiation monitoring stations. So is it possible that the ones that are missing are the ones that are the private radiation stations, and these are the EPA stations? I have no idea. That's just my theory. I just find it very strange now that where a week ago the whole country was basically definitely over 100 up to 400 CPMs, and now most of the stations are gone and every station is below 50. I don't find that coincidental. All right, to be fair, it took a little while. Actually, I was able to post the link where all the comments are being monitored in the YouTube channel. Right in here. But like I said, I got 24 more or 25 more that are likely spam. I gotta approve all. This is where I was able to get that in there. But now, like I said, all my comments are coming out to be spam. So let's approve them so we can get them posted. Boom. Oh boy. There we go. Yepers. All right, put more comments down. They'll go to spam, but I will unspam them so we can get your message across too. Awesome. Have a great day. Now it's 8:11 in the evening, so I gave it about probably like 8 or 9 hours since I've done this test again, and all the stations are the same. I will refresh it again to show you. Now, these are all the identical stations. No new ones have come up, and the numbers are not the same, so they are working, but they're all different. 17, 28, 15, 22, 37, 15, there's a 30, 14, 22, 23, 15, 6, 15, 29. I'm not going to do the one behind it. There's 2 here. That's a 12. There's a 22. There's a 25. 13. 15. 28. 10. 34. 13. 9. 15. 23, 14, 22, 11, and 13. Now, I think something is going on over here, but I could be wrong. I'm going to put this video out tonight. I'm hoping tomorrow that all those other stations come back, but this is for the record. If they don't, you know that half the stations or even more of it have been taken off the map. And I just find it strange that none of these numbers are over 50, where just last week they were 1, 2, 3, 400 CPMs. So hopefully they'll come back and we'll be able to get a better reading. But if not, something definitely happened to this Nuclear Emergency Tracking Center. And right now, I don't think the site can be trusted because there's definitely some hanky-panky going on over here. There would only be a couple of these sites that were like above 100, and these little red symbols correspond here, but they don't really correspond, because I've seen this Radcon 5 at a lower reading than a Radcon 4, so take it for what it's worth. But back in the day, it'd be very rare to find these numbers that were over 100. And lately, like within the past month, these numbers are just like in the 200s, 300s, and 400s. Look at these numbers. 205 for Kentucky. Toledo always had some higher numbers. That's only 141. That's where the Davis-Besse power plant is. They actually have someone in Cleveland. It's saying 258. Perry's over here to the right of it. And if you go around here, you could do this yourself. That's a 208. Now there's a 32, which is kind of what it should be. But look at 243. And I'm not going to go through them all, but you're going to get the point here. There's Florida 170. Here's a red one right here at 263. Now, over 100, it's an alarming rate.